Good morning, leopards. Good morning, how are you today? I'm very well, I thank you, it's time to work and play. Good morning, leopards. Welcome on this chilly morning of the week. Let's start with our Days of the Week song. There are 7 days a week, let us count them 1, 2, 3. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2. Thursday, Friday, just for you. Saturday, Sunday, that's the end. Then we start all over again. Well done. And what about our month song? Let's tap while we sing it. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Swap hands. August, September, October, November, December. Ooh, it's a bit low for my voice. And we are learning about winter. And winter starts with W for Wadaliacha. So let's try Wadaliacha. I hope this time I'll remember what to do. Last time, remember, I got all confused and Josephine laughed at me when she saw the video. Let's go. Wadaliacha, Wadaliacha, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Wadaliacha, Wadaliacha, doodly-doo. Doodly-doo, crisscross, it's so easy, there's nothing much to it, all you have to do is doodly-doo it. I like the rest, but the part I like best goes doodly-doodly-doo. Cha! Wadaliacha, Wadaliacha, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Wadaliacha, Wadaliacha, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. It's so easy, there's nothing much to it, all you have to do is doodly-doo it. I like the rest, but the part I like best goes doodly-doodly-doo. Cha! Strong fingers. Well done. And what about 5 little penguins went waddling away over the snow and far, far away. Mother penguin said, tweet, tweet. What did we say last time? Quack or tweet? I can't remember, but only, how many? 5 went, so how many came back? 4 little penguins came back. 4 little penguins waddling away over the snow and far, far away. Mother penguin said, cheep, 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 cheep. But only 3 little penguins came back. 3 little penguins went waddling away over the snow and far, far away. Mother penguin said, cheep, 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 cheep. There were 3, but only 2 little penguins came back. 2 little penguins went waddling away over the snow and far, far away. Let's give Granny a try. Granny penguin said, cheep, 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 cheep. But only 1 little penguin came back. He must have been the favourite because he was a good one. He stayed the longest. 1 little penguin went waddling away over the snow and far, far away. Grandpa penguin said, chip, 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 chip. And 5 little penguins came waddling back. That's one of my best songs. I like that one. And what about another one that we've learned about winter and the Arctic? Can you remember? Who shall we meet on this winter's day? What Arctic animal can we learn? What about a seal? I don't think we've sung one about a seal yet. If you should meet a seal on this winter's day, what would you do? Ouch! What would you say? I'd say, good morning, seal, and how do you do? I'm pleased to meet you, seal, and may I dance with you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Who else can we meet in the Arctic? What about a narwhal? If you should meet a narwhal upon a winter's day, what would you do? what would you say? I'd say good morning, Narwhal, and how do you do? I'm pleased to meet you, Narwhal, and may I dance with you? Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. And who else swims in the water in the Arctic? What about a big flubbery something? Not the seal, bigger than a seal. A walrus. If you should meet a walrus upon a winter's day, what would you do and what would you say? I'd say, good morning, walrus, and how do you do? I'm pleased to meet you, walrus, and may I dance with you? Do you think a walrus can dance with all that blubber? Maybe slowly. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. You'll be surprised how fast they can be. They say a walrus is actually really fast. A polar bear as well. A polar bear can run very fast despite all that flubber. They are really fast and very strong because if they need to get away, they need to get away. And if they want to catch their prey, they've got to be very fast. Hey? Now there's a song I would like to teach you. It's more of a rhyme than a song, and it's about rhyming. I think I've done this once before, and it goes like this. I can't give everybody turns with this song, so I'll just do some names. All right, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, Marika caught a flea. Ariana caught another one and put it in her tea. When Aiden put the milk in, it floated to the top. When Tembo put the sugar in, the flea went pop. Shall we try it one more time? 1, 2, 3, Asanda caught a flea. Catch it. When, should we say, Muhammad caught another one and put it in his tea. When Taylor poured the milk in, it floated to the top. When Hannah put the sugar in, the flea went pop. I like that one. All right, now, this morning we are going to learn a bit about the Arctic. And initially I put this globe here. Whoops, there goes our leopard. Initially I put this globe here just for decoration, but now it's really handy to teach you about life at the Arctic. Now, just to give you an idea, this is our planet, planet Earth. Can you see? What shape is it? Yes, it's a sphere. And we live in Africa. Our continent is Africa, and we are right at the bottom here in South Africa. Look how big the world is all around us. Now, there are 2 places where it's always freezing cold. One of them is the Arctic. If we are there, the Arctic is all the way right at the top of the globe. That's one part, that's always ice. And the other part is the south side, right at the bottom. There you can see it, there. So the Arctic, the top one, is also known as the North Pole. The other side is known as the South Pole or Antarctica. We are mostly learning about the Arctic, but in a way they're very similar because they're both extremely cold places. The one thing I do want you to remember is that penguins do not go to the Arctic. It's too cold for them there. Penguins you only get in the bottom half of the globe, in the southern hemisphere. So they live in and around Antarctica and all over the bottom half of the globe. But penguins are never in the Arctic at the top. It's too cold for them. We are now this morning going to talk a bit about life there and a bit of life there, the North and South Poles. Let's put Africa in front again because that's our best. Now, just a few things about these cold places is that the way the Earth is tilted and the way that it's slightly to the side causes this place, the North Pole, the Arctic, to have one day a year when it's completely dark For 24 hours, there is no sunshine. In fact, it's actually more than 24 hours in winter time. And then the same happens in summer. There's one day in summer where there's 24 hours, a whole day of sunshine when the sun never sets. And there at the Arctic, it's so cold that even in summer, the ground is still frozen. Their coldness in summer is colder than it is in Johannesburg in winter. That's how cold it is there. It's freezing, 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 freezing. It literally is freezing cold there. And these ice pots are very important for our Earth. They help to keep the Earth cool. And we must protect those ice pots, because if the ice melts, the whole globe will get far too hot. And then we might end up like planet Mars, where it's so hot you can barely live, you can't live there, it's too hot. So we must protect these ice pots of our globe, because they help us to sustain our Earth and to make sure we don't get too hot. Now, I want to share with you some pictures from my nephew's books. This one is all about different animals, but I want to start with this page, so come look up close with me. Here we go. Look at life here in the Arctic. You can see here the penguins are there in a blue block because they are not part of the Arctic at the North Pole. They live at the bottom side of the Earth. Can you see all the colors here? Is it a very colorful place? No, look, all the animals are quite plain in their colors. They must be very specific in their color so that they can blend into their environment. Can you spot the ice bears there at the back? And here are all white, like a brownie white. And the seals here at the bottom too. These are harpic seals. And when the babies are born, they are born white, but they slowly become a bit more brownish. And look at the reindeer at the top. Check their huge antlers. And there are Arctic foxes at the back. And these are Arctic hares. They are white in winter, but in summer they change to a light brown, so that when the ice melts, they still blend in with the environment. In the Arctic tundra, it's very dry. And there's a bit of brown. Look, there are some seals too. Now, I just want to show you this book too. This is a fun book. You'll see the top animals are looking our way. They are the right way up because they are living at the North Pole, the Arctic. The bottom ones are upside down because they are at the bottom of the globe at the South Pole. So let's first look at some of the animals at the North Pole. That's a narwhal, and that long thing you can see there is actually a tooth that grows that long, and some people call it the unicorn of the sea. There's a polar bear. Polar bear has about 10 centimeters worth of fat. That's almost as wide as that thick layer of fat to keep them warm. That's a musk ox. It also has a thick shabby coat to keep it nice and cozy. And here you can see a walrus. And there at the back is an Arctic hare, like what we saw earlier. Now let's flip it around. Here we go. Now we're at the South Pole, the Antarctic. There you can see different creatures here. There is a blackfin ice fish. There's an albatross. There's an emperor penguin. A big killer whale or an orca whale, and krill. Krill are tiny little animals almost that lots of animals eat, like the whales, dolphins, they all eat krill. Here's another picture book about life at the poles. This is a mix of North and South Pole because you can see the animals are all mixed. Can you spot the animal right in the center? What's that right in the middle? It's a polar bear. Did you know that a polar bear's fur is waterproof? It might look like it gets a bit wet, but almost like a bird, the water just rolls off of it. And did you know if you were to shave a polar bear, his skin will be black? Yes, isn't that strange? A polar bear has black skin underneath that white fur. A polar bear is the largest meat eater on land. Did you know that? So he must be bigger than a lion. He hunts seals and he has an excellent sense of smell to do that. Now let's take a look this way. Can you spot a bird above the walruses flying? There. That is a snowy owl. The snowy owl is one of the few owls that does not hunt at night. The snowy owl actually hunts in the daytime. I wonder why. I'm sure it's because it's too cold at night. There you can see lots of penguins. There are lots of different penguins in this picture. There are penguins here too. And penguins are birds that can't fly. Did you know that a penguin mates for life? He chooses a partner. He chooses a boy or a girl. Or the boys choose a girl and the girl chooses a boy. And they stay together forever and ever and ever. Remember, I also told you, you don't get them at the North Pole. You only get them in the southern hemisphere, the bottom half of the globe. Now I'm trying to spot if I can see an Arctic fox anywhere. I actually don't see them. I wonder if it's those ones there at the back. An Arctic fox is a clever creature. He's a white fox. And he's got an excellent sense of hearing. When he hunts, he walks on top of the snow and he listens for small little things like rats or mice or small hares that's hiding or hibernating even under the snow. And when he hears movement under the snow, he crashes through the snow and ice and he catches his prey underneath the snow. Isn't that amazing? The Arctic fox has the warmest fur of any Arctic animal. So he's the animal that can withstand the coldest weather. He even has fur at the bottom of his soles. Here you can see an Arctic hare. In the other book I told you that the Arctic hare is white in winter but changes to brown in summer. They also have fur underneath their feet. They have long black eyelashes that act like sunglasses so that they can protect their eyes from the sun. Now, can you guys spot puffin birds in the picture? Do you know what a puffin looks like? It's sitting on the igloo. Can you spot them? There we go. Those are puffin birds. And can you see musk ox right at the back in the background? They're standing in front of a mountain. There we go. Yes. And can you see any seals? There are also different kinds of seals in this picture. There are seals in the back. These in front here are called elephant seals because they've got a funny nose thing in front and they're very grey like elephants. Seals live in big groups, up to 1,000 at a time. And right at the back, can you see the reindeer? Did you know that once a year a reindeer loses its horns and it starts to grow a new pair of horns? Isn't that cool? Brrr, I'm too cold. I think I'm heading out of here. Let's have a look at our green bag today. If you could go on holiday in the Arctic, what 5 things would you take with you? If you could go on holiday in the Arctic, what 5 things would you take with you? I think I will definitely take coffee and my coffee plunger. I hope that can count as 1. Go and think about it. Bye-bye, leopards.